Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sage Paholic. It's November 9th. I can't even talk anymore. I'm Sage, and this is Liam. Welcome to S&L. And we got a good show for you. This is not a regular sports show, but we make it fun and talk about the latest, greatest news in sports.
Starting off with something you love, the Cubbies won.
The Cubs, it's like God answered all of their prayers. Everything fell in line. Chicago went nuts.
Chicago didn't know how to handle it.
No, they didn't. They went berserk, which is understandable, though.
First World Series in a while.
Imagine your great-grandparents, your great-grandparents, your great-great-grandparents, like, loving the Cubs, and all of a sudden, your generation of people, they win after 108 years. I'd go insane. It's a reason to party. America loves to party.
America loves to party.
Yeah. But I think if you're going to lose to a team in the World Series, the Cubs were the team to lose to. Like, I wouldn't feel as bad because then your loss doesn't seem as bad as the win. Do you know what I mean?
Like, the win's so good that people are like, who cares
if
if
about
they
the
lost,
loss?
really?
Yeah.
Okay, I get you now. I get you.
Yeah.
The Cubs showed resilience, came back from a 3-run deficit. 3-1 series deficit. I accidentally said 3-run. Only questionable decision I saw all series was having Baez bunt.
Yeah. I mean, they must have talked about it on the sidelines, though, on the first baseline, because he did it, and it was intentional, but you don't ever do that on a third strike. Why would you ever do that?
Yeah, 2-strike count, you probably shouldn't bunt.
That's risky, but maybe they thought, like, the baseball gods were with them, and they thought it was going to work out, which would have been a really ballsy move, and I would have really liked it if it worked out.
It would have been insane if it worked, but it didn't. But then it did work out because they won. That rain delay was probably one of the most stressful times for each team.
What would have happened if the rain delay continued? They can't play, like, one inning the next day.
They'd have to. Or would the game just end? But wasn't it tied at that point?
Yeah, no, you can't end. Like, you have to play the next day, but that would ruin the whole momentum. That would be a completely different game.
Yeah,
it's not fair. I think you wait it out and you just play the game.
Luckily, they did that. Apparently, Jason Hayward gave a crazy speech that really rallied the Cubs. I want to know what it is, but no one's
Locker
releasing
room
it.
Locker room talk.
But, like, good locker room talk this time. There's a famous clip now of Chris Bryant picking up the ball on that last play, and he has a huge smile on his face the whole time.
Massive smile on his face.
He slipped as he threw it, but imagine what would have happened for Bryant had he overthrown it. He would have gotten ripped for being overtaken by emotion, and you can't react like that.
You gotta be composed and poised like an athlete, professional athlete. I would have blacked out.
He probably did.
But it was such a basic play. It's like
he slips though.
Rizzo could have missed the ball.
So many things could have gone wrong.
But they all went right.
He could have gripped the ball too long and thrown it in the dirt. But since he didn't mess up, it's now just like this super feel-good moment of this young kid helping his team win the World Series by closing out.
All the young guns showed up to play, and I like it.
Yeah, Chapman got pretty much all young
Chapman
guns.
got lit up though. But anyways,
he wasn't throwing as hard as he normally does because he wasn't pitching on. He didn't have that much rest.
He was that's what I was gonna say. He was overpitched. That's okay though.
That's
Speaking of young guns, I mean, I still think Sid the Kid. I just like Sid the Kid. It just flows.
He's still young.
He's a kid. So he's in his 20s still.
Yeah.
He's still young.
He's not old.
But Sidney Crosby versus Connor McDavid the other day. Pittsburgh versus the Oilers. Oilers didn't come out with the win, but
McJesus was everywhere.
Everywhere. He literally touches the puck on every goal. I swear to God.
Yeah, I feel like he starts most of the plays.
I swear to God, McJesus, get it?
Oh my God. We write these jokes, folks. We don't have professionals. This is all us.
I think in the long run, McDavid is going to be a little bit better than Crosby. I mean, Crosby's had his up and downs with his concussion and stuff, but rookie year, McDavid hurting his shoulder, and he comes back.
Amazing rookie year. I think just the way he plays, even though he's not, I think Crosby's stockier than he is. McDavid seems like he plays a bigger game, not as much physical, but he's really good with the stick.
He's slimy. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
He slithers through, like, plays
Impossible
and defensemen.
places.
He gets past everybody. His speed is incredible. And I think Crosby made a comment about that, how his speed stands out more than anything. but he just, like, threads the needle with every single pass. It's on the tape. He's such a clutch player. I love the way he plays the game.
He broke Eberle out of his goalless drought.
Thank God.
Getting him 2 goals that game. He outperformed Crosby points-wise.
Which doesn't mean everything.
Exactly. But the Penguins did end up winning the game. But amazing performance by the both of them.
I'd say so. I mean, they're pretty consistent. I've never seen Crosby play a bad game. Let's be honest.
True. And Canucks fans, they finally won. And the people who scored, I'm amazed. Berchi scored. Burrow's got 2. Eriksson
How long
finally
is that
scored.
going to last? The winning streak of 1 game?
Sage,
I'm sorry.
go cheer for whatever team you cheer for. You wrote on our script, they suck, but they don't suck.
They lost 8 in a row.
They lost 9 in a row.
9 in a row, sorry. And it's funny because everyone was getting so pumped up about them being so good. I'm like, this is preseason / beginning of the season.
Yeah.
What matters most is what happens later on and their consistency. That is not consistent. Winning a bunch of games in a row and then losing a crap ton. It's not consistent.
But it's beginning of the year. They're just getting there. Kinks worked out. Latest Vertanen news, Vertanen's down in Utica. He got sent
Did he get
down
sent
earlier.
down? I did not hear about that.
Got sent down today,
You know
which
what?
I think is going to be good because he's going to play big minutes, get his confidence back,
Yeah.
rework his game, and then come up and hopefully be what everyone hoped he could be this season.
Young players have to use that. Any player has to use that opportunity to their advantage. Get comfortable again. It's a little bit different game, but get comfortable again. Get your hands back. Get your head right. Get confidence, like you said. Come up and show them up in the NHL.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Now,
Last but not least, this is my favorite thing in the world right now. I honestly tweeted about it last week because I think it's the best thing on social media ever. The mannequin challenge. Oh my God. Okay, we have the best one. Okay, we'll do worst first or best first because
let's go worst first because it's really funny to talk about. The Dallas Cowboys executive team
epic fail.
tried to do a mannequin challenge. Decided an airplane would be the best place to do a mannequin challenge. So a thing that's not even sturdy to begin with.
It must the seatbelt sign either was on or they're just old and not good at this. Can't keep up with the young guns.
Wonder if there's no way they did it while they were flying. Were they just that bad?
I think I heard the airplane.
I'll review the tape. But it may have been on the runway, and if it was, that makes it that much worse because not a single person was still.
No, not one single person.
No.
You can't blink during the mannequin challenge.
Did anyone blink? I thought that's the one thing that they did do right.
They did? I
pretty
saw
sure.
one. I saw one. Sports Center. Somebody did blink, unfortunately.
The key is not to blink.
But I'm pretty sure it was like,
Yeah.
let's see. Let's look at it. And which one was your favorite one? I mean, I'm biased, and he always tells me I'm biased.
Wisco everything. Favorite one. Calgary Hitman one was pretty funny. They did one. Or the Wisco one was good. I'll give you that. Wisco had
The
a good
men's
one.
basketball did one. Shout out to Wisconsin men's basketball. They did an unreal job. And then also, Ellen DeGeneres
I did not see hers.
did a really good one. They hung a ping pong ball from the roof to look like the ping pong ball was mid-air.
Didn't Wisco tape a ping pong
Yeah.
ball to the paddle?
Pretty creative.
Like, that's getting into it. Yeah, I'm going to say that. Personal favorite was the Hitman.
We'll give it to the Hitman.
She's
Shout out to Canada. Shout out to Alberta.
Way to go, Calgary.
Sounds good. Anyways, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's show and hope to see you next time on the S&L show. I'll throw out that time. Here we have Liam McClurg with the first week of Movember for him. Let's see a close-up here. Okay, let's go really close here. Can you turn to your right, please? Okay, we see a little bit of peach fuzz for this young lad. Turn to the left. Right now, it's looking a bit, and forward again, it's looking a bit patchy, but I mean, he is young. We'll give him a little bit of credit for that. Good job so far. We're going to keep the good progress on this Mustache Movember situation, and hopefully I don't win this competition because that would be embarrassing for both of us.